Okay folks, back with an update with my Flying Eagle Indian head scent book. Seen about a week or so ago. I put together this Whitman album, Indian head scents. Missing a few dates, or was missing a few dates. Of course, I never get to 1856. That coin would be very, very tough to get. But there's a couple dates in here, a little harder to get, especially the 1877. That's only about, what is there, 852,000 of those that were minted. In the back page, I got them all pretty well filled out. Of course, a lot of them still kind of rough, but of course missing the 1908S and the 1909S. But looky what we got here. We got us some book fillers. 1861 and 1870. The 1869 over 9. The 1908S, 1.1 million of those minted. And very hard to get 1909S. 352,000 of these minted. Very rare, even more rare than the 1877 as far as mintage. Although the 1877 is kind of the one that's everybody that's putting together one of these books is looking for. And then picked up a graded one. It's an 1871. Only in good 6. But it does fill a spot. And I'm sure some of you would say, crack it out, put it in the book since it's only a good 6. But myself, I feel it's graded and got a good grade versus just a detail grade. So I'll show you when I get back how I'm going to put it in the book. There is room in this book since there's only 2 pages to it. There is room, and these things are able to be opened up. And I'll show you what I'm going to do with this and leave it in the annex case. Anyway, I think what I'll do, I'll open these all up. I'm going to put the 1869 over 9 under the scope. Let you guys take a look at it. There is a spot in this book for this coin. So I'll put it under the scope, let you see the doubling or repunch date on this coin. This one isn't in the best shape, but you can see the doubling. So anyway, we'll come back, we'll get these into the book, we'll do a recap. Figured I'd come back, show you this 1909. Again, not in the best of shape. It looks like maybe it had been in a holder of some sort. It's got some marks around the edge of it. but clearly see the S Mint mark below the wreath there. 309,000 of these minted. Pretty rare coin. Graded example. I got this at a coin show, and a graded example, the cheapest one I could find was about $500. I got this one for a decent price to put into the book. Anyway, back in a bit. Okay, I'm back. I've got all the coins put in the book. See, of course, the 1871. I've got the slab coin. And besides that, the only other one I'm missing is the 1877. That tough date to get. We'll be on a quest over the next couple months to possibly find a graded one, maybe not in the best of shape, hopefully like another good grade, but it's a coin that I don't want to buy a counterfeit one, which possibility is out there of having a counterfeit one. But anyway, also right now I'll put up a picture of the 1869 9/9 up on the screen. Kind of lets you take a look at that if you are unfamiliar with it, and you might want to check your 1869s. But anyway, we'll be back in just a bit. Again, take a look. I marked on the screen shot that, look at the, especially the 9. You can see a little bit of it on the 6. There is two varieties, FS 301, 303, but the 301 is, you can definitely see the doubling on the 6 also. The 303, which I believe this one is, it's only just a little bit of doubling on the 6, but you can see it on the 9. And I'll put the arrows in there on that screenshot off the scope and show you what to look for. The 9 is down and slightly to the left, the over date over the first punch date, so you can see the doubling to the right and above the 3 serifs of the 9, or the 3 tops of the 9. And then the back page completely full. $1909s and $1908s are in there, full page. Definitely could use some better quality examples, and that will happen as I go, but just trying to get the book full. And I said in the first video when I put this together, the 1869 up through the 1879, those are especially little harder dates to get, and I said they're under 10 million minted. Well, that isn't exactly the case. It's actually 1866 through 1879 are a little harder dates to get, and while most of them are under 10 million minted, there are 2 or 3 of these that are up to about 16 million minted. But you can see I could definitely replace that 1868 there, and maybe a couple of these 1864 and 1862 where they've obviously been clean, along with maybe that 1859. up there in the corner. But I'll show you what I'm going to do. Rather than crack that 1871 out, I've taken a sheet from trading cards, punched an extra hole in it, and at least the annex, I'm not for sure about the PCGS or the NGC, but the annex will just fit. See if I can get them in there. Gonna struggle here a little bit. Anyway, there we go. But it will just fit in that trading card sheet. Anyway, that's what I'm gonna do. And the book will still close up nicely. But I'm going to leave it in that holder. If I ever upgrade that 1871, again, that is not a cheap coin, so if I get a better one, I can have it graded and sell it that way rather than cracking it out, even though it is just a good 6. But anyway, again, one more quick look through the book. Looking for that 1877. That's all we need. Anyway, thanks for watching. If I do another update, it'll be when I get to 1877, and maybe I'll have a couple of nicer cents to throw in there also. But anyway, again, thanks for watching. Come on back, check out my videos.